the reason the civil war happened is because the agreements that were reached between him and Ojukwu at Aburi in Ghana were not followed.
Yes.
So hence the East at the time were saying, on Aburi we stand. That was the slogan, you know, because there were some agreements that were reached about how to reconfigure the country and all that, that if they had been kept, there would not have been a civil war, quite clear. Many people conveniently and mischievously make it look as if some people were set, hell-bent on seceding, but they forget the rest of the story. Thousands and thousands of Easterners, especially Igbos, were killed in a pogrom in the north. You know, and that led to a humanitarian crisis. So people ran away from that part of the country back to the east, and it looked as if the lives of people from that part of the country were no longer secure.
My country people, that is Kingsley Omoghale, talking about what led to the civil war. According to Kingsley Omoghale, Igbo boy, he's saying it is the Aburi Accord that Nigerian government did not agree with what they signed. You know, they agree to decentralize whatever. That's the reason that they were not desperate. That's the reason why Ojukwu declared Biafra, went to war. So he's indirectly praising Ojukwu, you know, saying Ojukwu did well because Nigeria government did not obey or respect what they signed, what they agreed on, fail to obey or, you know, what they agreed on in Aburi, Ghana. And he talked about pogrom, that they were killing their people in the north. So indirectly saying they were good people. They were just nice people. People just decide to hate them. People just hate them. They just start to attack them. You know, because Omoghale is supposed to be one of the people who will say, oh, this one is intelligent. This one, oh, this one have brain. But if you see Igbos like this, the people you expect, like at least balance things. It happens in the past. We are not the people that did it. Whatever happened in the past. Most of the people that did it, all this fighting, war, most of them are gone. So we that is still living now, we must say it the way it is, so that that trust will be there, so that we can trust each other. When you begin to push a narrative like you are holy, your people are holy, people just gang up against you people, the rest people are the wicked, we are wicked, it will not fly. We will not allow that. We will not allow you to spread lies like that. No way, because this is our country. If what I'm saying now to some people is hate speech, why must you talk? We should keep quiet for them to be saying things that we know that is not true. We will forever remember our brother Ijele. We will start with Ijele video concerning the Aburi Accord. This man is talking about that. It is Nigeria refused to obey Aburi Accord. That's the reason Ojukwu went to war. What is it that Aburi Accord? They went to Ghana to do what? Who elected Ojukwu? Who make him a leader that he cannot drag the federal government to Aburi? You know, we have to ask this question. Who is Ojukwu? So that we know his kind of person. How old was Ojukwu? 34 years old boy. Now, how did he become the leader of the old Eastern region? And what Aburi was all about? So let us ask Ijele. Ijele, please tell us.
It was the Aburi Accord. Was Ojukwu there when the Aburi Accord was concluded? And what was he asking for? To make the newly created river state, which is Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Bayelsa, and River State of today, in one. All of them were under the Eastern region. He wanted them back. So if these people saw an opportunity to remove themselves from the Eastern region, what business of yours is it? Let them go. The same you said you are looking for the salvation of your own people, but you don't want those people to look for the salvation of their own people. Many people who don't know this history will carry something that is very false, the wrong version of history in their heads, and they will be calling themselves victims. I am not a victim. I am not a part and parcel of what Ojukwu did. He knows the people, he knew the people he did it with. and we all know who they are. Don't bring me into Ojukwu's mistake. I am not going to die for the mistake of the past.
So, you all know the reason when they say Aburi, they did not agree. They did not do this. Federal government do this. That's the reason that they were not desperate for another country. They were not desperate for the war. They were not desperate for Biafra. Who and who is Biafra? The Biafra, because as far as we are concerned, the people of the Niger Delta don't want to be with you, don't want to be part of that your stupid Biafra. Then for federal government to force people to agree because you need their oil, you need them for you, because without them, you are the same thing you guys are still doing. Without the Niger Delta people, you can't do your Biafra. The other one Biafra, this one must be, is it by force? That Biafra name is alien to the people of Niger Delta. It's not their name. It can never be their name. People don't want to do Biafra with you. You say you are blessed more than the rest. Why can't you people do the Biafra without measuring these people? These people have right to decide and say, you said it's your fundamental human right, you don't want to be Nigeria. These people don't have right to tell you, we don't want to be part of your useless Biafra. This is what Ijele stand for. This is what they hate Ijele for. Telling them the truth. This man talk about the pogrom, that they were killing Igbo people in the north. Let's listen to this guy.
There was a lot of distrust that this was an Igbo agenda. And the Northerners insisted that he should consult with them. The Saldana was killed. He brought about much bad blood. The Emir of Sokoto came down to see him, and they said, you must consult with us. He failed to do that initially, and by the time I came on holiday, he was in the process of trying to make up for that.
So they needed reassurances.
They needed reassurances as to what programs he was going to do, what he was going to do with the soldiers that were locked up who carried out the coup.
And that was part of the anger, wasn't it? That in spite of the fact that he put down that coup, he didn't actually do anything with these soldiers who were essentially, who essentially murdered Nigeria's political elite.
That was it. He was too slow.
Because the second part of this will look forward, but just to go back to that January 15th, it was the brutality of that coup that really freaked people out, wasn't it? I mean, groups of army officers forming themselves into hit squads to hunt down Nigeria's civilian and military leaders while they slept.
It's terrible.
You not understand why the pogrom, why the killings. You kill their people first. And Agui once he came to power, the people that organized that coup, that killed Amudu Bello, so that Sokoto and Akintola and the rest, the Prime Minister Tafawa Balawa, and over 28 top politicians and military men in the north were slaughtered in that early morning, killing them in their sleep, without, persecuting, like, arrest you. Agui Rossi took Adaka Boru to tribunal court, military tribunal court, for declaring a Niger Delta Republic and sentenced him to death. But the people that killed a whole prime minister of a country, you put them in hotel, and his son is saying his father was slow. No, your father was not slow. It was Igbo coup. He organized that coup. And that's the reason why the people, they go for his own head. So we have to set the record straight. Not that you Igbo set the record straight. Nobody would like to work with you. It doesn't matter how long you cry. Nobody will want to work with you. Now I want to play the video of Umbazirike